everybody, welcome back to another episode of Triple P&J, episode number
75.
Just testing y'all, thank you. Y'all haven't done so already, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't hit the notification bell button at the top so y'all see whenever we drop new content. Hit that button. So we have some new guest here today. Miss Kaila, she's a reoccurring star.
The famous.
Love her. And this is Miss Kiahna. She's joining us for the first time today. Yay!
This is special.
Welcome to the show, Kiahna.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's our local
Speak right.
she knocks on doors and tries to preach the word to new people. What do you call those?
A Jehovah's Witness.
She's a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh,
so
you are?
if she knocks on your door speaking the word of God, take a moment to listen. She might change your life.
And I accept tips.
Yeah, and she accepts tips. Just the money.
In the name of the Lord.
Tips.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So I know y'all missed us. So we took a couple weeks off.
What do you call that? A hiatus?
A hiatus.
Oh,
you should go retweet.
I get to go first.
It is. But yeah, we took a couple weeks off. We had some other stuff to do.
Trying to get our life together.
We had to get our life together. Life happened. We just didn't want to do it. To be honest. We just didn't want to do it. So
no, I want to say there was just a lot of things like this.
And we didn't want to do it.
So we didn't want to do it.
But now we're back.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Well. So we're gonna talk about Lil Tay.
Lil Tay.
Lil Tay.
Lil Tay.
Lil Tay.
Oh my goodness, dude. You're
So, all right. So let me take over. So as you guys can tell by the thumbnail,
Don't ask me shit about what's in my cup.
And the title of the episode.
About this liquor.
Right. Just started.
Why he got 2 straws? Don't worry about it.
You're in the wrong business.
Drinking for 2.
Still drinking out of the broken one.
That's the broken one. It's for the homies, just in case. Y'all, if y'all want some drink, bro, just, you know what I'm saying, sip.
So anywho, as you can tell by the title of the episode, we're going to be talking about Lil Tay. So to be honest with y'all, none of us really knew who she was. We know she's a kid. She's a
girl?
Yes.
Oh.
She is a internet influencer, I guess, and a rapper. I never heard any of her music, but I did see copyright issues. But I did see that a couple of months ago there was this thing that went around that she had died. But then, like a couple of weeks after that, it was announced that it was a hoax. But now she went live on Instagram to pretty much say that her dad was behind all of that. I guess they're not on good terms. Her dad and the mom don't get along. The mom was a manager. There was rumors going around that she fired the mom as a manager, and pretty much he was using them for money. So she went on live to expose all of that. She's alive and well, but
She ought to be tired.
And to call us a broke.
and she got on there.
Bitches.
This 16-year-old girl said that we was hating on her, all of us. We were all hating on her, and we're all some broke bitches. So in my personal opinion, because I was reading the comments before I even really watched the video, I feel like they all playing that shit. Like, I feel like she was a part of it. Like, she released music after that.
Yeah, she dropped something today. I ain't even listened to it. I just seen it on.
It's like publicity stunt.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
They gotta do gimmicks now to get you
y'all
to
gotta
listen to their stuff because music is just not good no more.
Because they don't have the real talent.
Shit, you trying to say we broke, but you lame. As fuck.
Lame.
Who fake? What did the comment say?
She said something about she rose from the dead just to call us.
Call us all broke.
Damn, you a dead bitch.
And talk about your daddy. But anyway, there's always a lot of
This is tragic.
celebrity hoaxes going around. We talked
Jamie
about
Foxx
that.
died.
Yeah, we talked about that some weeks ago about Jamie Foxx and how they're always trying to kill people off. But in this situation, I feel like she was a part of the problem. So she set that shit up.
Yeah, you did not. You ain't did shit for yourself coming on live talking shit.
What was the reason?
Well, and the whole time she was dead,
And
she
how you
wasn't
know we
saying shit.
The whole what?
The Holy Spirit told her we were broke when she was up.
Oh.
But the whole time she was dead, like, why did it take her this long to be like, just kidding, or like, it was fake? Like, you were dead for a long time. Why didn't you say shit then?
No, doing the publicity stunt screams broke to me.
Celebrities love to call somebody broke, but they be the first ones filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And at the same time,
Like, y'all be
Lil
broke.
Tay, we don't know you.
Y'all be renting stuff. Celebrities.
Least.
Y'all remember MTV Cribs? That wasn't y'all house.
That was y'all house.
You don't think so?
Pimp My Ride, that wasn't y'all ride.
Dang,
That wasn't their
that's
house?
wild.
No.
Nope, they was out there doing other
That
people's
money you was
houses.
throwing, you rented that. You rented that too. You had to turn that money
They
That's
really
a-
do.
that's
Like
a
if,
loan.
you, like if you really like peep game,
Y'all be broke.
like it'd be the bigger homies
Just
that are
like
giving
us.
the little homies money to shoot a video. They like give them $10,000 to shoot this video. Then when they're done shooting it, they pick it all up and give it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then what it is with some of these celebrities, they get like an advance from their record label or whatever.
Yeah, fuck it
So, but they don't realize they gotta pay all that shit back. So while you're buying all these houses and cars that's gonna get repoed, you gotta get all that money back. So if
They repo houses.
Like
If
they
you're-
said,
Yeah.
foreclosed, so if your music that you don't write is not selling,
Damn.
you aren't gonna get the money.
Oh, that's why they call it ghostwriting.
Yes.
Because she was
Like you did on your album?
those that I made that.
What album?
Huh?
He got a new album
I'm dropping a new album. A couple.
The
of
one
songs
that
in there.
you
Posted
promoted on Snapchat?
Yeah.
You
put-
a rapper?
Oh, yes.
You a
yeah.
rapper?
Yeah. A couple of my songs. Pull up to my hotspot. Just chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
Floating on iCloud.
Hey,
This
why
one
don't
that
you
did.
drop a beat for us right now?
Try again later.
I don't see you.
We
as a
want a
rapper.
little sneak
You
peek.
can't.
Just a sneak
Copyright
peek.
issues. We can't do
Do
that.
you,
It's your
do
own
you
music.
sing on any
What
of
you
the
mean?
tracks? Do you sing on any of the tracks?
I
And you put song list. Any artist knows it's track list, but go ahead.
He's just the background singer.
can I be
anyways.
different? Do I got to be like everybody else?
No, you don't.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That
So,
just
next
kind of
question?
sounds
Next
illiterate.
question?
It just kind of sounds basic.
Why do you mean illiterate?
Basic.
And do I sing? No, I hum. I
Oh,
hum
okay.
on them.
Okay.
Yep.
How does it sound? Can you hum?
That's what I
for us?
said. Drop a beat right now. Sneak peek.
Oh, that's gonna go to number one.
Yeah, that's
That
a
was
little,
really good.
It was yeah,
Really
yeah.
nice.
Not too many people can hit that note.
It was smooth too.
Yeah,
I liked it.
yeah. So check me out. I'm on Spotify. I dropped out. Or I dropped my album.
On all streaming platforms.
I've already hit like 100K.
I thought that you didn't
But you,
release it yet.
yeah, you couldn't give us a little sneak peek.
When you catch a bitch in a lie.
So check me out. I'm busting.
All right. So what's the actual topics for tonight?
Yeah. So anyways, that sounded like one of those just they all fucked up. So we gonna play on Am I the Asshole? Because I feel like they all was assholes on that. So
That part.
yeah, so we've been on Reddit digging around, and we got some scrumptious stories for you guys. And I'll be reading first at my 3rd grade reading fundamental level. So bear with me.
Please.
Yeah, because I'm sure y'all can relate to some of these situations. You've either had a family member, friend, or just somebody in your life that's just an asshole-ass figure. And here we are. So, mine's is, am I the asshole for making a white woman cry? Damn, that is fucked up.
Damn, that's why erasing her
I was
color
gonna say, why
and
she gotta be
everything.
white?
At least they being honest.
Yeah. But you wanted to be specific about this one. So I, female
Kiahna, get
30,
you- start
and
sounding out 'cause you're
biracial.
next.
My mum is an Afro-Jamaican, and my dad is Irish Ashkenazi Jewish. Don't know what that is.
Afro Jamaican.
Yeah. So basically, like, Jamaican. What does Afro mean? Like African man?
Afro
That's
is black.
So she's a black Jamaican. And her dad is like a white Irish guy with some kind of like fancy subcategory. Jewish. So my hair is extremely curly, and I have a lot of it. I usually wear it braided to manage the heat. What's the problem? The heat and humidity. But tomorrow is wash day, so it's currently loose. I had to pop over to the grocery store for a dinner party, but the closest store was out.
The closet.
Was
Story said.
the closet one? I don't know.
I'm having trouble keeping up.
So basically, she had a bad hair day, and she needs to wash it. So tomorrow's wash day. So she goes to her closest grocery store for a dinner party, but the grocery store for a dinner party, but the closest store was out of what I needed. So I had to go to the predominantly white suburbs. On my way out, I feel something tugging in my head. So I whip around. There's an old white woman, maybe mid to late 60s, withdrawing her hand. She says, "I just wanted to see how soft it is. Today was just not a particularly good day, so I did yell at her. Is there a fucking petting sign pinned to the back of my head?" She immediately started stuttering and trying to explain herself, insisting that she didn't mean any harm. I responded by asking, "If you wouldn't pet a dog without asking first, what makes you think it's normal to stick your filthy hands in a stranger's hair?" She started crying, and the other people started coming over to see what the problem was, so I just left. I told the story to my husband, white, male, 42, and my parents, female, 57. I don't know why they feel the need to do that. And male, 67. My mom is on my side, but my dad and husband are saying that I could have been more understanding to this woman, so now I'm asking Reddit. So basically, from what I'm getting from this is the fact that her dad and her husband, which her husband
Is white.
yeah, because her husband is white. They're both white. Her dad and her husband are white, and her mom is Afro-Jamaican. So she understands that they don't want their hair touched. I just don't think people in general want their hair touched out of nowhere by a random stranger just coming up to you and grabbing the back of your hair.
Just like you didn't like the stranger grabbing your hat off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
At the time and
at that restaurant.
Yeah.
So no, you're not. What's her name?
Who?
I
I don't think she gave her.
Yeah,
name.
I don't think it.
But
she
no,
just says female. She's
you're
like,
female. You're not the asshole. She deserved to get cussed the fuck out because you don't touch people's shit.
yeah, like if that was my wife, you would already know that she wouldn't like that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing if it was a male and I came up and like grabbed your beard and I was like, "That's so nice." You'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like if an old man just came up to me and said, "I just wanted to see it's just soft."
What products do you use?
Yeah, I just think that I think that's just like not only like in general, but I do think that like people of black culture just generally don't like their hair being touched.
At all.
You know what I mean? And I think that some other races don't understand that. Like, I don't think that she knew it was wrong in her head. Like, she tried to approach her genuinely. But there is a way you can do that. You can just come to somebody and just say, "Hey, I like your hair. I just want to touch it. It's okay." And that would have been fine. But no, you bypassed all boundaries and self-impeded yourself and your interest or whatever the fuck you wanted to do on her. So I don't know.
Yeah, my fucking view on it is, how are you a stranger seeing another stranger and you just feel the need to reach out and touch them?
Right.
Well, I feel like he's right. I think white people, they just don't realize it. And they just...
Would
they
you
don't
do that?
Would I do it? No. Because I know better, but I feel like old white women don't... Like, genuinely, they don't know any better. I mean, they should. I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but...
They come from a different era.
They have no boundaries. They don't...
Like, I mean,
I get
the lady was
to touch
62.
somebody's hair, but damn, without asking?
Yeah.
She was
No,
never-
I would never.
Everybody don't have a sense of personal space.
Yeah.
Oh.
that is correct. But at the same time, like, you act like you ain't never fucking touched black people's hair before.
That's the thing about it, though, is, like, I feel like when white women do that, a white woman's not going to come up to me and grab my hair and be like, "Wow, that's beautiful."
Because they know what they did.
But I feel like when they see, like, a black woman's hair, it's almost like, "Oh my God," like...
It's
like, they're
different.
making a big deal out of it because it's different, and they're like, "That's so beautiful," just to say something about it because it is different. But because no white woman's ever come up to me and grabbed my hair and been like, "That's beautiful." Because I don't know, I just feel like
Because they
it's
have
specifically
the
if they're
They
gonna
have the
do
same,
that, it's
it's
going
different.
to be to a black woman.
Yeah, like, what was you expecting it to be?
Yeah.
You expecting it to be hard and crunchy or some shit? Like a roll?
They don't know. They want to see what the texture is and oh my God, what's this?
But
It's
for
like walking around in the store and you like, oh, what's this? And
So
you know?
I'm trying to think about it because of her complexion. Like she's Jamaican, African American Jamaican, and Jewish. So I'm trying to think about. She's light skinned for sure. I'm trying to think about how her hair would be. Like, do you think it's
I bet it would be like
a
Sonia's
curly fro light skin, or like you know how like some light skin sounds.
Sonia's. I think it would be like Sonia's hair. Like it still has that texture of a black woman's, but
Tight
it's
and
still
Tight and curly or loose and curly? She
Tight.
said loose. Hold on, I'm pretty sure she said loose.
she did
She
say
said
hers.
hers or her
Yeah,
daughter's?
she said
said
my
hers.
hair is extremely curly and I have a lot of it. She said, but tomorrow is wash day, so it's currently loose. What is loose? Because I know tight means like the curls are just like, but loose it just drapes more.
It's like wavy.
Yeah. So.
Didn't she say what it was? Didn't she say like 3C, 4C, something like that?
I thought she did.
No, not that I can see. She said extremely curly, and I have a lot of it. That's the only description that she gave of her hair. And the only thing outside of that was the fact that it was currently loose.
I think loose means that she had it like down or
Oh,
out.
just
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, like loose.
But
like it
it's
just wasn't
tightly-
like it
Yes,
wasn't bunned
it
up
was
or
just
nothing
out.
or pinned up.
But it's
That
tightly
makes a lot more
curved.
sense.
but no,
Anywho,
you're not the asshole.
you're not the asshole, and neither is your mom, neither is your dad or your husband, but they should fucking know better.
All right.
Next.
The next story is gonna come from Kiahna.
I'm nervous now. What you hear?
Don't be like me.
Let me go over my
The
paragraph.
Let me make sure.
Predominantly.
Let me see if there's any big words I might not know. I'm gonna ask Siri how to say it.
Close to mine.
Okay, am I the asshole for suggesting to my friend that she should shave? My 29 female friend, let's call her Emily, 32 female, is an amazing person. She's fun, adventurous, intelligent, super active, and a fantastic cook. A great girl to be around in general. A few years ago, she decided not to shave anymore. Legs, armpits, female areas, out of protest to the patriarchy, resulting in her having very long, dark hair everywhere. A few days ago, we were having a beer and she told me how sad her dating life was, that she kept meeting guys and having very fun dates but never got a call back. Or when she tried asking for a second or third date, got rejected in a very generic manner. Now, after telling her, you're so gorgeous and wonderful, the right man will come, don't worry, multiple times, I decided to go out on a limb and say something along the lines of, I know this is a very superficial thing to say, but do you think it might help a little if you would shave? She was very taken aback and told me she was disappointed I would suggest she change her appearance for men and that I was the reason so many women were suppressed. I immediately apologized, but the evening was pretty much ruined. I texted her the next day apologizing again for hurting her, but she hasn't replied. I really did not want to hurt her, but I also don't quite see how my comment was that bad, so I'm not, the word is covered, sure how to phrase my apology. So decided to take it here and ask people here, how big of an asshole am I?
Oh my fucking god.
I don't think
I don't think
Do you
an
think that
asshole.
gives like feminist tendencies when you say
Yes.
that? Like, I'm not gonna change for man, they should accept me for how I am.
Yes.
I get it.
Absolutely.
Like, I understand. I'm not trying to body shame, but there is a little bit of a standard when it comes to just, you know, in appearance. Like, if a guy stunk, you know, or if, like there's just a physical attribute about them that's like unappealing, sometimes you just want to change that.
Yeah,
You know?
not even a standard, just the fact that for me to want to be in a relationship
Would
with you,
you-
I have to be attracted to you.
Would you think that most women would be attracted to a man with a unibrow, like a full blown unibrow?
Most women
No.
know.
No.
Right. So I.
But
think
that's
like,
the thing, it's not even a standard. It's just, I mean, someone has to be attracted to you. And if
I
you're not
don't-
attracted to
I'm just trying to relate shaving to something like on a man's end, I guess. Like, not saying if you want to be a hairy woman, there's nothing wrong, but just.
I mean, some people like hair and some people don't.
Yeah, like.
And if you've been hairy for years and you still single, then you need to switch it up.
Yeah, it's you gotta compromise a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I mean,
Because
some men don't
What
like
did she
hair
have to
down
shave
there.
though? What was she supposed to shave? Her
Well,
legs?
apparently
It was-
she
She
had
said her
hair everywhere.
armpits, her female areas, her legs.
Everywhere.
Which is too much.
She had bushes
Did it?
out of all her pieces.
Okay.
She said for years it was long and
Damn.
black and thin.
Well, yeah, you can't expect a man to go frolicking in the forest.
Some.
Or just
Some
at
people-
least don't complain.
some people like the forest, but years, that's
Yeah, okay,
the
we hit
woods.
the damn
At
jungle
this
I
now.
mean,
point.
trim
Right.
it up, cause hair holes sweat.
It holds
Yeah, it's
Odor.
Yeah.
Well, and
'Cause
at the
now
end
if
of
I
the
gotta
day, the
get my
truth
machete
hurts,
out-
but it's not always rude. Like
I
the
don't
truth
really
sucks.
feel like she was an asshole or rude because, first of all, this was a one-on-one conversation.
Did she
It
ask
seems
her what
like
her
it.
opinion was?
But
She
they were
probably didn't.
conversing about it, like going back and forth, and she said after multiple times of saying, "You're beautiful, it's okay," like it wasn't working, so she was like,
Do you
Okay.
think that this is the problem?
yeah, she wasn't
So-
like, "You hairy ass bitch," like,
Because I probably would have said it like
Maybe
that to
you
my
should
friend. Like,
trim
bitch, you
that.
need to shave all that hair on your leg. That man don't want your hair ass legs crunching up on his legs. Like,
Not
man,
crunching
like,
up.
Because his hair is hairy too.
How
So
you
he-
gonna cuddle with him and you cut
Y'all
his legs?
started damn fire
Oh,
now.
no.
Got carpet burn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can't.
So-
You don't want that man to lick on no carpet.
I get it. I mean, but not everybody's
Shave it
Indiana
up.
Jones. Not everybody wants to go exploring or frolicking through the woods. Okay?
Frolicking.
So, I mean, it's okay to have a little bit of, like, the garden.
Or give him a
Girl.
walking path or something.
that's what I'm saying, landing strip, something,
Yes.
just take a little bit off.
Yeah. Nobody likes an overgrown yard. You gotta trim it up, weed eat a little bit.
And even if you want to keep it like that, you got to work to find them, because the men are very few that want that. So if you're going to choose to live that lifestyle, you have to be willing to find that man.
Them
Don't just be
old
mad that
sugar
not everybody likes that. Like,
Yeah, at that point, why don't you just ask the men what's wrong with you? They'll tell you.
Right. And why
Why
they
don't
aren't
you
calling
Like,
you back.
hey, I'm sorry,
I'm sorry to bother you because you
Not
didn't
even
respond
that.
to me last time.
It's just the fact
But-
that, hey, so, we ain't talked in a few days, like, is there something
Did
wrong?
I do
Is there
something?
something wrong? Like, what's going on? Like, can
They
we talk
probably
about
are.
it?
They
would you
probably-
tell a woman though, like if she
If
asked
we
you
had
that?
a grown, mature conversation about it, then yes, because it just depends. Like when you're going through a talking stage, you starting to date somebody. Like nowadays, we just cut people off. When something just bothers us, we're so quick to cut people off.
But y'all haven't been talking. Y'all hooked up once. You saw that. You
That's what
ghosted
they
her. If she texted you and was like, "Hey, did I do something?" Would you be honest and be like, "It's the bush,"
Well, she said that she went on dates, so
and then got ghosted
Right.
though?
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
but did they do anything?
okay, so if she lifted her armpit up at dinner, you saw the bush, and then you ghosted her, and she texted you, would you be honest and be like, "I saw your armpit, girl"?
I wouldn't be straight up. It would have to be kind of like I would stair step it a little bit, because I'm not just gonna come out of nowhere and be like, "Girl, your fucking armpits are wild." Like it would be like, hey, the same way I've had to address women that like don't like to drink water. I had a time I was like, hey, so like because like when
Is that a deal breaker for you?
it is like when a woman doesn't drink water, it just makes me think that things down there aren't okay. I'm not saying that it is. It's not, but
Shave your parts and drink your water.
yeah, because naturally the body needs water to stay balanced.
you don't drink water, you a little tangy.
Tangy, yeah, like
The body needs water to do anything.
Right.
Honestly, it need the skin. What they say, the skin is the biggest organ,
Mhm. Yeah.
and it needs water
Water
to
to-
move, just to even move. you
yeah,
need
because then
water,
your
so.
skin gonna get dry and
Then you dehydrated.
dehydrated. Your skin
Then you start
starts to
being
wrinkle.
musty. It all
Yeah, it's just
go
a lot. Of,
together.
yeah,
like-
so it just does, and I'm not saying you have to be like.
I got a clue.
Okay, Blue's Clues.
You think
what you
it's
got?
the water?
That might be it.
Yeah.
I can't say it.
Yes, you can.
So
No,
it's
I
not.
can't.
It's not always about like you ain't got to be a damn water buff.
Elephant.
Yeah, thank you. An elephant or a camel. You just gotta like make sure that you're like maintaining, like drink water periodically. Just drink water. But like I'm talking about, they would specifically say that I don't really like to drink water, and then proceed to drink a lot of juices and sodas and like.
And that's why you stink.
Yeah, so I'm assuming
All
that
that sugar.
whenever the time comes
All
and
that sugar,
we
you
get to
stink.
business, and I'm just like, what's that smell? So
And
yeah.
gotta
you
go.
be musty, and you can't tell you musty because you're not sweating, and everybody else smell you, and you don't smell yourself because you ain't drinking no water. Drink some water, baby. Drink some water.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. So you
It's
can
free.
smell yourself.
So we can stop smelling you. Actually.
But if you know you don't stink, then proceed how you proceed. But I'm just saying.
I feel like some of them don't
Don't
know that
know.
they stink.
yeah,
They don't.
And I feel
They
like
get used to the
I feel
scent.
like
yeah, that's
everybody
what I'm saying.
around them suffers, but if you have
Suffers.
if you
Not
have
me, because I'm going to tell you. I'm gonna tap you.
I'm probably not gonna come out and tell somebody that I'm not friends with that they stink. I might offer you a breath mint or gum.
I will. I'm
but
telling you,
it'll be the same ones that deny it.
I have dealt with it at work too many times, and I walk in and everybody's like, oh, okay, and I'm like, why ain't nobody tell? Hey, baby, they don't want to tell you, but you must. You might want to go to the bathroom and wash up a little bit. This is an extra conversation I've had.
No,
you might want to go to the bathroom and wash up a little bit because everybody smell you.
You sound so nice.
I wish you gotta say it nice.
How do you feel about someone that has close friends that are close friends? Because some of y'all friendships be fake and strategic, and you don't get shit out of it. But how do you feel like when you're friends with someone and they're loudmouth about everything else, but when it comes to the hygiene part, they ain't telling their friend that they stink.
They
ain't your real friend.
They ain't your real friend.
You don't think so? Because I'd be scared to hurt my friend's feelings.
Well, it's a way to say it.
It's a way to say it. Truth hurts, but
that's what we're boiling down to, like that friend, conversation.
I wouldn't want my friend to be talked about, so
right.
I would want to tell my friend, "Hey, friend, you a little."
But
you might want to.
Like I told you
about the time.
That one day.
The thing.
The thing
yeah,
with the
when
time.
you came into work musty that day, when I told you.
Oh, I remember that because I was like hanging over you. I had something.
Friends don't let friends
he
walk
said,
around musty.
I said, what's the problem? He said, you
forgot deodorant today.
So there was a brief time where I was using like the spray-on Dove deodorant, and it don't hold shit. So I would literally be like 2 hours into my day, and I would smell myself. Like, I don't stink. It's just, how armpits, like this, they smell like sweaty armpits, like a little oniony, whatever. But yeah, Curtis was just like,
he was a friend and he told you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Because you gotta tell people. Some people.
But I don't
really
be stinking
don't
all the time.
Yeah.
Nobody stinks all the time. I mean, there's your breath. Man, everybody's breath hits every now and then, but
And that be the one. People don't know they breath stink.
That's what I'm saying. How can you not taste it?
Y'all, oh my God. So me and Curtis, okay. Back in the day, I had this car, y'all.
I don't know what story I do know.
And my windows did not work. You hear me? And it was a two-door car. It was a two-door car. So we had this friend, and she came out with us.
Not friend.
Oh my God. And my air didn't work.
The whole car was fucked up. The sunroof worked.
Open that bitch up now.
She got in the car and was like, hey, y'all. And Curtis was like, oh my God.
I can hear it.
He smelled the whole car.
And it's thick in there.
Oh my God.
Curtis looking at me. I'm trying not to laugh. And then Curtis said, hey, you want some gum?
That's what I'm saying. When Curtis offers you gum, it takes you aback a little bit. You're like, damn.
And I just
every time I'm like,
yo, I was good.
I'm going to say no just to piss everybody off.
no, thank you.
Look, I was good up until she said, no, I don't need no gum. And I just fell out laughing like, no, baby.
That reminds me when so-and-so said no, and I'll take a piece, and then they changed their mind.
But for that situation that she's talking about, when the girl said that, no, I don't need a piece, I was like, oh. I said, oh, and I proceeded to roll the sunroof back.
Y'all, I fell out laughing because I just could not, like, you really think you don't need this piece of gum? Okay. Now we all in here suffering and the windows up. The AC don't work.
The air feels
hot and stank in here.
Like,
and we were on the way to the fucking club. I don't want that shit on my clothes.
Cut me loose. Cut me loose.
We are in this box together.
You know when someone stinks too? That shit gets like stuck in your nose for a little while. So 30 minutes later, you still smell it. You're like, damn, is it actually me?
Right.
I'd be like,
did
shit.
it transfer over?
I'm telling you, I'd be self-conscious after that. I'm like, damn.
No, but
yourself.
there was this one time with you, not saying that you were the one that stunk, but when we were in that room that one time,
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was about to walk out, and you were walking in, and you was like,
when it hits you, sometimes it's surprising, and you just like it shows you like
her
That's
face.
why I got to tell people because I can't. And then when I was at work, the little dude was standing in front of the fan, and I said, "Hey baby, what time you get off?"
I gotta use that. What time you get off?
He was like, "I close." Oh baby, no, I can't do this. I can't do this for 4 hours. I need you to go wash up.
And your ass be like, "Oh, I didn't even see you come in. We smell it.
I ain't gotta see it.
We know it's here."
All right.
Alright, but anyways, so I don't think she was an asshole for telling her friend about her bodily hair.
How about that?
Sometimes you just got to approach it the proper way. And I think,
Sometimes
you
you
know,
just gotta tell people, and I mean, you can be butthurt all you want to, but just take a bath, shave your
At the end of
legs.
the day, you'll appreciate it
Wash
because
up,
people will be
shave.
talking about you.
well, but if you know your friend, you'll know how to approach them. If that's your friend. But there is just some
If
cases.
that's not
where-
your friend, let them stink.
Alright, rolling on to the next one.
And I'm going to do mine.
Okay.
Am I the
This is so
asshole?
dramatic.
What?
You're so damn dramatic. Read the damn thing.
I know I am, but I
I
can
can't see it
read.
without your
I wanted to take them off. Damn, you always got some shit to say.
Okay, read.
Okay, so mine is, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to choose between me and her gay best friend? Okay, here's a little back.
Did they quote it? They
Yeah, he
did?
put quotes. So you already know what that is. But he said, okay, so here's a little backstory. My girlfriend, an 18-year-old female, and I, an 18-year-old male, have been dating for a good 4 to 5 months, but have been close friends for our whole lives almost. Now, the issue at hand. She has this friend who is supposedly gay, but has said multiple times that he does not know what he is and is generally confused about his sexuality. She is very close with him, and when we are together, sometimes I get ignored, and they spend time together without counting me in.
Oh.
They get into little play fights, even in front of me, and while I have said countless times that she should set boundaries, and I've said countless times that she has to set boundaries, and she would say that she would, but the next couple of days, everything is the same. A few days ago, they took it too far, and I got to the point to where I told her that she either has to cut him completely off or I'm done with her. With much hesitation, she cut him off, but keeps saying my solution is stupid and wrong, and it doesn't make sense to cut someone off like that and ignore his existence. I wrote this because I'm starting to think that I'm wrong, but at the same time, I did have the right to say this. Thoughts?
Let's address the fact that he is not
Gay.
gay. Like, he's confused about his sexuality. That's the main point. Because if he's confused,
Yeah.
that means he's on the fence.
Right.
And if he's on the fence, and he's fucking twinkle-toeing with your girl, he might not be on the fence no more. He might have found what he wanted.
I'm on the fence about it because I feel like at the end of the day, your spouse or your partner, you have to respect, no matter who it is, gay, straight, anybody, you have to respect who your other person feels comfortable with you being hanging around. But then on the other side, I feel like people in relationships take it a little too seriously. Like, they're not two separate people still. Like, they're just one and they have to conform. So I'm on the fence about that one.
I don't think he had a problem with it, because if he did, he would have shut it out straight off the bat.
He had a problem with them spending too much time together and him not being included, and then they like to play fight.
Correct.
So
I think
when
that's too
when
much.
it comes to stuff like that, yeah, it does become a little bit too much, and then people would love to throw the whole, well, he's insecure. Yeah, bitch, I might be insecure in this situation because you're showing this gay man more attention than me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. I would agree with that, because imagine if the shoe was on the other foot, and you had a guy that you were dating or whatever, and he had a female friend that was lesbian, and they were spending more time with each other than you and him were, and his lesbian friend is always play fighting, and they play fight too much, and they're spending time with each other. Just imagine that. Imagine you're at the house. and they go somewhere without you.
It depends on how the play fighting is going. Because
Yeah.
me and Curtis play fight. But we ain't like dry humping each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
So it depends. Like, or they play fighting and then she's sitting on top of him or he behind. Like, it just, I mean, it depends.
He should have put a little bit more detail into it.
And the other person being insecure, I get that, but that's you. If we're in a relationship and you're insecure, I can't be responsible for that. Like
No,
at
you're
the end
not.
of the day,
Absolutely. And just like you said, you're two independent people because you
Yeah.
still should be able to have your life outside of me, and I get that. I'm not going to tell you not to have friends.
And at the end of the day, the relationship should have some trust.
and if
where-
she's gonna be respectful to the relationship, she is, and if she's not, she's not. And if she's not, then that's a whole different issue than her hanging out with a gay guy.
Yeah,
But sometimes your partner can see things that you don't.
Yes.
Right.
I know I've told my partner about people that wasn't really his friends.
But I feel like they're using the gay content, the gay context to like negate the boundaries.
Mhm.
Like, oh, he's gay, so it's okay. Whether he's gay or not, you should still set boundaries of doing
And I
certain
seen
things
that
with
too.
friends. You know
like
what I mean?
like Ori and her best friend. Some people was up in arms when she posted a video of her twerking on him in the club, and they was like, "But you got a boyfriend, and how he gonna feel about that?" And
Yeah, I mean, if you all had that
Yeah.
established conversation about what's okay and what's not okay, then that's fine. He shouldn't have an issue with it because then y'all have actually had to talk.
What?
I get it. I can understand why you're on the fence.
I
about it,
am
but-
really on the fence about that one.
yeah, it just depends. It's levels to it. I think that whoever wrote that should have went into more detail about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
Because like, why
room
do
for
you
interpretation.
Feel, yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel like he feels left out.
I don't think you're the asshole, but I think there could be a little bit more clarity done before having her cut him completely off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because
Right.
I can't tell. Like, I mean, because then again, people do get jealous, so your emotions kind of amplify the
'Cause he
situation
did
a little
say
bit.
They spend more time together than they spend more time together. So that could
How
be
long
a
have they been
jealousy.
friends? Were they friends before?
They said they were friends
Yeah.
their whole life, but they've been together like 4 to 6 months. But at the
the
same
couple was together, but what about the gay?
I
friend?
The whole
know.
life.
They've been
Oh,
friends
wait,
their
no.
whole life.
That's
They're-
what I
the couple has been friends their whole life, but
Oh.
they didn't say how long that the gay gay
Okay.
guy was her friend.
Because that changes the dynamic too.
Like if he was friends
Friends with-
before him.
Mm.
Yeah, like
Either
if he
way,
was-
they have to
'Cause he would've shot
compromise.
his shot
She has to be
already.
willing to
Yeah.
spend less time, and he has to be willing to let her spend somewhat of time.
Yeah,
I
and-
think
all
that
the
should have been
compro-
a better solution.
Yeah, but
instead of
the
just cutting
thing-
them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is, if you're my spouse and you're telling me what's bothering you about what I'm doing, we might have a discussion about it. So I can see your point, but something will change. Like
yeah,
if
on both ends.
if you
I don't think it's the time for me. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I don't think the time really matters. Like how much time y'all spend. If y'all want to go out all the time, have fun.
I think
No,
it
it's not the
does
time.
compared to
It's-
another.
It just
to me.
dep-
It does to me too.
Well,
Cause
me
I
personally,
want
it
my
just
time.
depends. Like, as long as I know that when we're together and our intimacy is a different level than what y'all do and spend time with each other, you can spend as much
But
time.
I
as
So
you
feel
if
like
she's
it's
with him
part of
all
the
day
problem.
and she comes home to you at midnight, y'all go to sleep. She wakes up, goes to
That's-
work, and then
that's
spends
it.
the time with
But
him.
that's an extreme situation.
But what if it
Yeah.
is?
But
They're-
that's basically what he was saying. They spend a lot of time together.
But we don't know that.
But you said you don't care about the time at all.
Okay, see, that's where we're going with this. Let me
Don't-
clarify. Okay, because see now we taking the like it's like give it an inch, take a mile. So what I'm saying is, do for the most part as you please, but let's be realistic with it. And if you're out till 12 o'clock at night with your friend, then that's a little wild, okay? From all day, like you're literally telling me y'all like done woke up.
Well, no, say she went to work, got off work, went to him, and then came home at midnight.
Hopefully we're communicating. Hopefully we're talking about what y'all got planned or something. Because I feel like as a person I'm in a relationship with, I should kind of know that where you're at.
Yeah.
At the bare minimum.
Yeah, and then if you have a problem with me knowing that, then that's when we have a problem.
Yeah.
Because if you want me to change something about what I'm doing, I'll hear you out.
I don't know. Time mean a lot to me. Because I don't want you to come spend time with me and then you on the phone with your best friend.
But that's what
Then
that's
you
what
on
I was
FaceTime,
saying.
And then we go out to eat and you still on the phone and they call and you answer, yeah, and I'm like,
But that's
what about us?
that's still another
Like,
extreme. What I'm saying is like all I know is that when you come home and like if you come back to me or we come together, like our time is intimate. It's a different type of like connection than you spending time and hanging out with your friend.
Even if you only got that intimacy, like on Monday and the rest of the week.
That's an extreme. That's an extreme.
But that's what he's saying.
I don't know that.
He said a lot of time.
He said they spending a lot
Yeah,
of
man,
time
that man could have
together.
said she could have been at the mall with his ass for 2 hours, and he's like, that's not damn time together.
Well, I'm going off.
Well,
of
I
Well, to be
mean,
fair, it
that's a
could
lot
be
of
a lot
time
for
to
him. Yeah, that could be his extreme, you know?
Right, we're all different people. Let's just agree to disagree on that. So what I'm saying is
I
like
feel you.
I try not to like set like a time. Like you need to less them and more me. You know, like I mean, have your time. Like I think it's like as long as we just like overall have a general balance, it's okay.
That's a compromise, balance. They both have to come to some sort of agreement. It can't be
Right,
one-sided.
because I don't want to be around you all
All
day.
the
Yeah,
damn time.
yeah.
I want you to have a life and have friends, and then like when we come together, it's great. It's better. We're intimate. Like I know that what we're doing is more.
That too. I don't want to be around you all day, but I also don't want you to. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. I don't know. I forgot.
Well.
Love is a compromise. That's the end of that.
That's what they say.
Okay.
All right, Kaila, it's your turn.
It's my turn to read in the class. Okay.
Popcorn.
Debatable.
I am getting married to my fiance. I am very close to my family. However, my fiance doesn't get along with them. I've told him multiple times that I need him to learn to get along with my family because they are an important part of my life, but he never does. Well, recently he informed me that he would rather not invite my siblings to our wedding. I called him crazy and told him that I would rather have a wedding without him than to have one without my family. Her fiance.
How you have a wedding without your fiance?
That's the point. He got angry and called me an asshole, and now he's sleeping on the couch and refuses to talk to me.
Oh, you narcissistic.
What's
and
the
you
question?
gaslighting.
Is she an
Yeah,
asshole for telling him that I would rather have a wedding without him than to have one without my family?
No.
No, she's
No.
not because for one, like I feel the same way. Like I love my family, and I'm not gonna sit there and be in a relationship with somebody that can't get along with my family.
Yeah.
How the
Just
fuck
don't
you
make
gonna
no
be an in-law
And then
y'all
be like,
get
I don't
along?
like them. You
Right.
can learn
We
to
about, to
love
have,
them.
we about to have beef the rest of our
Right,
lives.
y'all already starting off on a bad foot.
I have in-laws that I don't like, but that's you fake it. You have to fake it for the person you love. She's not.
Yeah, because I mean I get it, but it I feel like because I've been through that before. I've been through a relationship where like my family and my ex didn't get along, and I mean they did for an extent, and then to some point they didn't. So it just that to me will deteriorate my relationship with them.
It drains the relationship.
Yeah, because now then you don't want to. Then you
gotta
like every
pick and
time you
gotta
want to.
choose.
Yeah, you want to go visit your family, and they're like, ugh, and then it just becomes a problem. Like I don't want to have to deal with that all my life. I want to know like all of our families can get along. That makes a big difference, you know. And if you want to settle for this person and sacrifice that I can't compromise that.
Yeah,
I
that's.
can't. I'm
It's a
sorry.
hassle, and I'm speaking from the family point of view.
Some people can do it.
Because
But not me.
sometimes the spouse makes the person choose between the family and them.
Yeah, and it
it's
creates a
just-
rift, and you
Yeah.
might separate from your family trying to appease
And
your
then
spouse.
the family
And
don't really like you because I ain't never really care. I'm not a good in-law. I'm not. I got brothers though, but I was never a good in-law because they always wanted him. I always
pick
wanted
me,
my brother to
it's
choose.
me or him, me or them.
Yeah, you always
Okay,
want to
bitch,
be
well,
around
it's
your
my fam.
family, and then they make them separate themselves from the family, and it's like that's not how he was raised.
Yeah,
He
that ain't
was
gonna
raised to be
happen.
with
No,
the family.
yeah.
Right.
Don't so?
And I think that's what
I don't
people like.
that.
People fail. That's like what we talk about relationships. Like that's a deeper level of
Jealousy, like.
well, just dating in general. Like people date, but you gotta like continue to like open the onion as you open more layers, like talking. Then you like commit. Then you date, and then when you date, and then maybe you'll like actually, become fiance, whatever. What do you call it? Get engaged, and then you marry. Like you go and you peel the onion, but y'all start so soon. So then when y'all marry, now y'all still got to peel more layers, and then you find out there's shit that really don't mix between you two, and because y'all y'all get in relationships with fucking strangers.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And people feel like, I married you, I didn't marry the family. That is a lie. You married
you
everything
married
that
came
come
with
me.
them.
Yeah.
You know, you have to get along with my family. Well, if you are a family-oriented type person.
I'm not
people
gonna
don't
expect
fuck
you
with
to.
their family, and
That's on
cool.
them,
That's
though.
on you.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, if you already don't fuck with your family to begin with, then
There's certain family members I don't really fuck with, but
we're talking about the core.
that's what I'm getting to. So if you can't get along with my immediate family, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. Because who wants to go to a family function, especially if you have a spouse, and not bring your family, your little people with you to the family function, to the Christmas party.
And then
I'm sitting here by myself.
Then it's also like the family members I don't fuck with. That don't mean that you could talk shit about them.
That's me.
That's my family. So, but when you talk about them, it's a different problem.
Yeah.
You just stay where you're at and just don't mention
You
anything
pretend you
about
like
them.
everybody.
Yeah.
Really? You really feel that way about them?
Yeah, just listen to me vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to
you
me
don't know
and
them like
don't
that.
say shit.
You don't know why I don't like them. You have no.
Because some people get carried away. They do.
I'd be like, hold on now, look. Look.
I had to tell my boss that because he got carried away, and one of our employees would come to work and complain about her husband all the time. And then he took it up on, because he's such an asshole. And I was like, hold on. No, he might be, but that's still her husband.
Right.
Like, don't do that.
You don't even know their situation.
He's like, but she said, but she can do that.
Yeah, that's
Just because I said it don't make it okay for you to say.
Because I told him if I come in here and I talk about my husband, I don't want you agreeing with me. Just be like, damn, that's crazy.
Like common courtesy when somebody's venting to you about something, unless they ask for your opinion, is to just be quiet and be that ear.
Just give me a wow every few seconds or something, you know? Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But don't start chiming in, because he's such an asshole. Hold on, baby, because that's my asshole. All right? I know he's stupid, but that's my little stupid fool. And I'm finna go home to him when I clock out.
I'm gonna tell him what you said.
Thanks for the vent.
That's her stupid little asshole.
But yeah, you gotta get along with people's families. I feel like you do.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
I don't feel
to a
like
certain
she's the
extent.
asshole.
No.
You shouldn't even be getting married.
No, because if
Who do you want to come to the wedding if not the family?
That's my thing, because as a woman, I want my family there. So you
That
mean
should
to
be
tell
first
me
and
you don't?
foremost.
Yeah.
And then she said he told her she couldn't invite her siblings. Like, bitch, my siblings.
Imagine I'm like, hey,
I might not invite my uncle or something, but my siblings,
Yeah, that's so extreme.
my third
my-
cousin, I might not invite that bitch, but
yeah, like if my brother told me like, yeah, my girl don't want y'all to come to the wedding because she don't really like y'all.
I'd be like,
Fuck that bitch, I'm about to pull up.
I'm coming anyways.
But I know every situation I've seen where the spouse does not get along with the family, the relationship does not last.
At all.
No, I can't.
It don't. So now you done
Somewhere down the
told
line.
you done told your people not to come to the wedding, and now here a year later you and this man getting a divorce. Guess who you finna run to?
Your family.
The family.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna be looking at you stupid.
Sideways as fuck.
Like,
Well,
nah, bitch.
nah, you
you
don't
want to marry that man.
yeah, you don't chose that damn girl.
Run back to him.
Ain't shit good enough about you that I'm gonna sit there and turn on my family behind that shit. Fuck that.
I can't see it.
But no, boo boo, you was definitely not the asshole. So
leave him.
yeah, leave his ass on the couch.
That's your red flag right there, baby.
That's 10 red flags.
Don't invite your family. He is trying to take control of you.
Yeah, he really is. That was some serious gaslighting though when you gonna sit
I'ma
on the couch and
separate
shit.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
you bye. You can go to the damn motel. Actually,
Yeah.
Baby, save your money. Yeah, don't do the wedding. Save your money. Save money, live better.
Yeah, imagine taking your vows and this bitch in your face talk about I don't want your family to come, but you gonna say I love you. No,
My
fuck you
family's
don't.
enough for the both of us. Because I can invite mine.
That's
what
some
you
controlling shit. Then he get you in there and he beat your ass. Girl, it's a
Damn.
red flag.
Damn.
then who you gonna go
Red
to? You know,
Red
isolate your
flag.
family.
Right. You can't pull up to your grandma's house with a black eye. You can't do that. Because grandma gonna talk about you.
See, I told you.
Hit that slap button on there. Hit the slap button.
It's like,
No, that was a good one.
Yeah, so yeah, don't be that person. Pick them wisely and
take the time to get to know people,
right?
Because people don't be what they claim to be.
And when you date for a while and then consider getting married, like explore all the avenues, find out a lot about people.
You got to see people in all their seasons before you decide to get married. That's what Tyler Perry said.
Yeah, who else said that? I think it was either Judge Judy or what's his name? Who does Family Feud?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yeah. I don't know why I forgot his name. But yeah, they said something about like, you know what I'm saying, once you like somebody, you know what I'm saying, watch them, kind of, just get to know them. Then when you date somebody, keep doing it. Keep like watching these person, like watch who you're with, you know what I'm saying. Learn a lot about them, like what they don't like, what they do like, everything about them. Like peel them layers. And then if everything sinks and it's fine and y'all come together fine, then you marry them.
If it's meant to be, it won't be that much work. I'm going to be honest with you, it will not be that hard at all.
Yeah, if you fight over some shit like that,
That shouldn't be a hard decision. I feel like you made it for me.
Yeah.
It's either me or my family. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, peace out. Gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was a great Am I the Asshole and whatever the girl name was episode.
Yay.
Thank you, Kiahna, for being an official guest on the show now. Thank you,
You're
Kaila, for
welcome.
coming as always.
Yeah, thank you.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, you turn the notification bell on so you can see when we post new content. On the audio platforms, make sure you download the episode so we can get the streams. And follow us on there as well. And we will see you guys next week.
All right, thanks for joining us again. Bye.